All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Grill. A little bit more refreshed. Whoo. Got some good sleep last night. Me and the wife was looking at some of the All-Star weekend and everything. I had a couple of signings yesterday. Today is Sunday. So today's Sunday the 18th. And on the 17th, I had a couple of signings. One at 7 at night. That only took me 20 minutes to get done. So knocked that out and had 2 in the morning. Then I had some training with the members. We had a really good training on loan applications and refinances. Went over loan applications, showed them step by step what to look for, what to expect. Same thing for the refinance and all of that. Answer questions. So for the other members who weren't able to attend, just keep in mind I'm on East Coast time, so I'm always, everything that I do is East Coast time and stuff. So yeah, because a couple of people responded back to the community post asking time zone, and I thought everybody was understood that I was in Virginia. Maybe not. That's why I have on my thing on my videos that Griffin Notary Virginia. So I'm in Virginia, which is East Coast time. So any time I'm doing something, it's always on East Coast time. But yeah, so I'm gonna try today, if I can, clips the videos and put them up there so y'all can see that for the members and everything. But I wanted to talk to y'all real quick, and I know this might be taken the wrong way, and that's on anyone who takes it the wrong way. But I'm just bringing out something that I'm noticing, and y'all know how I am. If I start observing things, noticing things like, okay, whether good or bad, I share it with y'all, what I'm seeing, and because I want y'all to go into this business, and while you're in the business, do it from the standpoint of full knowledge, okay? Because I've realized that some of y'all, when you come into business, some of you never done business before, and for a lot of people, some of you actually are just trusting and believing any and everything that's being thrown out there. Somebody says something, that sounds good. And it's because you want to make money. You want this thing to work. So it may not be in you to do the research because you might not understand how to properly research things, or that's just not your personality. It's all kinds of scenarios. I'm seeing that, okay? After 5 years being in the business, 3 years being on YouTube and talking to various people, some people, they just, if you say it, they just going to believe it and they're going to try it, and they're not going to vet anything. So one of the things that I'm seeing with this business is it's a shift now where about a year and a half ago, there was this push for notaries actually creating legal documents. And there's a push now about notaries doing translation services. Again, you need to check with your state, not your trainer, and not even just with the NNA, but with your state, and find out whether you can legally do this. Is that the role they want you to have as a notary? Do you need to set up a separate business that does that? And if you set up a separate business to do legal doc preparation as well as translation services, is it a conflict of interest by you having a notary business, you do a doc prep business and a translation service, and then you're the notary who's also notarizing those documents? It could still be a case of conflict of interest and a violation of your state law. So you gotta go and check it for yourself, because these trainers are not going to tell you that. They're just presenting you with an option or an opportunity to make money, and it's on you to make sure that it's legal in your state. And if you fail to do that and get your butt put in jail, that's on you. And don't call me, because I ain't got no bail money for none of y'all. So that's one of the things that I saw about a year and a half ago coming through, off mainly on Instagram. Now, then on TikTok and stuff, you hear this about translation services. You can offer translation services and all that kind of stuff. Again, does your state allow you to do that? Do you need to have a separate entity to do that? I don't know. Maybe not. And just as an example, like in Florida, when it comes to mold remediation, you have to, and I'm not in Florida, but I had a house in Florida, my parents' house, and we sold it, and it had some mold in it. So one of the things I found out in Florida, if the house has mold in it, The company that does the inspection and the estimate can't be the same company to do the repair. So they consider that some kind of conflict of interest. I don't know what the whole detail is, but I talked to the people and they said, we can do the estimate, but we can't do the repair. We know how to do the repair, but you're calling us to do the estimate, so we have to bring someone else in to do the repair. And that day that they came down, when I drove down back in 2020, I met the estimate people and the repair people. So it's a Florida law, all of that. So this is why I'm saying, check with your state and find out. If you fail to do that, your butt ends up in jail. I am not taking your phone call, okay, period. So now I'm seeing this shift toward, not that notaries are creating documents or translation services, but now we're selling services to get stuff done so that you can notarize it, okay? I'm not saying that's illegal, but what I'm saying is, if you're not a person who likes to sell things, that's me. I'm not a seller. If you're not a person who has a circle of influence to the point where you have people who you can try to market this product to or these products to, it's going to be hard to make money. So if that's not who you are, if you don't have a situation set up where it's almost like doing Amway and Shackley and all that Prime America. Somebody hit me up on my Facebook today talking about selling some Prime America. And then they talking about, they didn't even say it. They didn't even say what it is. It was more of like, hey, we got this going on, that going on. Oh, just checking. This going on, that going on, opportunity. You can work from home. What is the opportunity? See, if you got to market something where you're being sort of cryptic about it, not really telling people about it, getting them together, and then you introduce it to them, but then somebody else got to do the hard sell. For me, I stay away from that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying doing that is illegal. I don't think it is. Might be questionable to some people, but the question is, do you want to do that? Is that the vision you have for your business? For me, that is not the vision I have for my business, to be selling, and as the term that I like to use, peddling some product in hopes that somebody will buy it and then I get a cut from it. That's not my personality. And there's nothing wrong with those who do. And I commend you. Quiet word, police. I was going to say amen, but yes, commend you. And y'all know what I'm saying. I commend you on that. I really do. I really, really do. But that's just not my personality. That's not who I am. And I don't have time to do it. And I don't have a circle of influence around me where I got all these people. And especially if you go to church, now you're going to be in your church pushing, hey, I got this thing you can buy. I got this thing you can buy. I got this thing you can buy. And then if you got to start trying to sign up people in it, it's like, okay, when did notary turn into network marketing? And that's why I got the video out there called the Notary Pyramid Scheme, because some of this stuff has turned into that, and you got to be careful. Now, you're going to do what you want to do, but I'm putting this out there so you can think about it and make the proper decision for yourself. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Don't bring it to me, okay? Don't ask me about it, okay? Don't ask me would I be interested. I'm telling you now, don't. I'm just going to hang up on you, okay? You start asking me these questions and all this stuff on my channel, I'm just going to block you, okay? Just like I'm blocking anybody who keeps sitting up here jumping on me in my comment section about the way I speak. I'm blocking you off my channel, okay? So if you want to talk to me about the way I speak, you can call me. But if you're going to be getting on my channel doing that, I'm blocking you. You're going to be hopping on my channel talking about, hey, there's this thing you can sell and this, that, and the other. What? I know about it. I don't care for it. Any of that. If you want to do that, you keep it over there with you. Don't bring it over here with me, okay? Or the people on my channel. Now, if they find out about it some other kind of way, then that's on them. But that's what this channel is about, being a proper notary. So you make the decision how you want to roll and go with that. But for me, that's not what I'm into. I'm not trying to sell all these other ancillary products and stuff so that I can have something to notarize. Which tells you, I ain't gonna get into that part, maybe later. But I just wanted to share that with you. I gotta go do my house inspections. Give me your thoughts, comments in there. I don't need names of people and all of that. And again, I'm not attacking them. I'm not trying to point out and saying that they're doing something wrong. I'm just saying you got to make sure that it is what it is, because the way people present things and the way and what something actually is can be two different things. And as a business owner, you are responsible for making sure any place that you're putting your money into, that it's proper and that it's going to be a true benefit, and that you actually are in a position to do it, that you want to do it, that you have the ability to do it, all of that. Spending money on something and just hoping it's going to magically pop open for you, it did. Case in point, many of you spent money just to be a notary and it didn't pop like you thought. So what makes you think that spending money on some ancillary product that you're learning about because you're a notary, because you're in that notary space, is just going to pop? If it didn't pop when you became a notary, what makes you think this is going to pop? Because if this is going to pop, then why didn't you get presented with that first? Forget being a notary and just do this thing. You see what I'm saying? So it didn't pop over there. It's not popping here. And the next thing after that is not going to pop. It's that simple. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.